That was stunning. Stunning. It's so stunning that the word stunning was an extra syllable. Wow. So that was a 2.5-hour movie. It didn't feel like 2.5 hours, but at the same time, it did feel like 2.5 hours. It's funny, the trailer was more exhausting than the movie. Just the movie was just such an epic, and it's only the beginning, like Shani said at the end of this. I'm familiar with Dune. I read up to God Emperor of Dune when I was a kid. I'm actually looking at the novel that I have right now, The God Emperor of Dune. I'm actually looking at it. I remember I read Dune. My cousin let me borrow like the novel, and it had to have a dictionary in the back to understand everything, and it had pictures. And then I saw the David Lynch movie after I read the books. This was back in the 90s. I saw it. The movie was released in 1984. And I was so excited to see the movie because I loved the books. And then when I saw the movie, I said, well, this is horrible. It had barely anything to do with the books. Then I watched the Lynch movie a couple of weeks ago, maybe a week or two ago, in preparation to watch this, just to compare, and it was horrible. Like the movie looked good, and I thought some of the special effects were good, but the storyline and the inner dialogue and the inner monologue was just absolutely ridiculous. It was just frustrating to watch. This version of Dune was not, even though I kind of knew what was going to happen. It's just the Denis Villeneuve's visuals are literally out of this world. Well, not literally, but are out of this world. And it goes to show you just how epic a story Dune is that they didn't even scratch the surface, and it was a 2.5-hour movie. So he certainly left me wanting more. You just got a taste of a bunch of things. You got a taste of Paul's power. You got a taste of the relationship with Chani. You got a taste of what's to come with Lady Jessica being pregnant. You got a taste of the worm, kind of just what it looks like and what it can do, the taste of the Harkonnens, the taste of the Sardaukars. You haven't even seen the Emperor yet, if we are going to do that. But just, and you got a taste of Duncan Idaho and Gurney Halleck. So well done. And just the soundtrack by Hans Zimmer was amazing. The effects, the acting, and the storyline is kind of, I don't want to say basic, but it's the Messiah, Messiah storyline, the reluctant Messiah kind of. As well as the political intrigue. It reminded me of what the Star Wars prequels could have been, because there was enough politics combined with the action, combined with emotion, and just again, it's so strange that it just left a taste, even though it was a long movie. So just overall well done. It seemed, at the beginning it was a father-son movie, then it became a mother-son movie, and it was just so many elements of the supernatural mixed in with the politics, mixed in with the Messiah story, mixed in with the cool way of fighting, in that, because of the shields, it's hand-to-hand. You can't really shoot anybody unless it's like for missiles and bombs, but you can't really shoot anybody, so the fighting has to be done in close range, which the Lynch movie totally butchered with the just ridiculous. So I don't think they're going to do that in this Dune. So I would imagine there's going to be a sequel. I believe it's made a lot of money already. It's just a matter of when they're going to start filming, I guess. I wish they would have just filmed everything all at once, so they can, oh my God, the movie did exhaust me. because it needs to be released tomorrow. I'm so spoiled by the shows that release all the episodes at once. Just visually striking. The acting was great. Story-wise was striking. It had elements of, will hopefully be more Dune movies because there's enough books to go around. You can do a bunch of movies just based on the first book, and then there's just so much after that. And from what I remember, it just gets even weirder. So, just stunning, absolutely stunning. And I think that's all I'm going to do because that's really all I need to say. I'll just like the movie, I'll leave you wanting more. So that being said, you can find me on Twitter at MMAM Podcast. You can find me on Facebook at MMAM Podcast. You can email me at MMAMpodcast@gmail.com. Feel free to rate and share this very short podcast. And most of all, get vaccinated, please, and take precautions that are necessary for you to live, and that includes getting information from credible sources like New York Times, BBC, NPR, USA Today. Knowledge is power. Stay powerful, especially now. Stay informed. Follow the science. Get your information not from podcasters or influencers, but from the science and the journalists who report it in a responsible manner. All right. That being said, take care, everybody. Bye.